His final wish? Of all PCs, you can't mean that, Julie. She doesn't care about any of us.
Oh, she doesn't care about us? Really? Could that be because since her friend's passing, there's been no room in her heart for anyone else? Oh, wow. Such a display of devotion.
What? Are you serious?
Ah, the brightest shining star of the abandoned district. It's none other than Miss Nikki herself and her mysterious partner, Mr. Momo. Oh my, to think I could see two living legends in one day. After I finish my in-depth report on Julie's retirement, I simply must arrange an exclusive interview with the two of you.
Hello?
Oh, even better! We'll do it right now! What sort of secret weapon did you use to defeat the caged greed? What kind of styling did you use when you won the Sovereign's Medal from Jenny? Wait, you must be here for the Ripple Estate soiree. Does that mean that Jenny told you... Huh! It must be related to why Julie retired all those years ago, right?
Well...
Oh, look at me. I get starstruck so easily I got flustered and almost forgot to introduce myself. This is my special Ripple Estate business card, fresh off the press from Sheldon. The order was only 998 blings, and Miss Nikki, the very first one is for you. And I'm Snapshot Tommy, all the way from Seatia, star reporter for the Brazen Beacon, columnist for...
From Seatia? Huh. I always thought that all PCs come from the abandoned district.
About that, I've done a bit of research.
It seems like both sides have a point. I can't believe that PCs outside the abandoned district don't even believe in the Silver Gale. Did you write this report, Tommy?
What? No, I'm not here for research. I was looking into Julie's story and happened to peruse some materials on the abandoned district. I came here to dig up some juicy scoop in Julie's hometown and find out the truth behind her retirement.
Why don't you just ask her?
Do you think I'd pester Queen Julie? She's so tough she'd sass that whole pack of sly old foxes from the Kingdom Daily. Besides, that's not how I do my investigations. I prefer the little scraps of truth that no one notices, the ones tossed into the trash over some official hypocritical statement.
Too bad. I don't think the abandoned district has a single trash can.
What? No wonder something felt off. Fortunately, I'm no slouch. I'm already chasing down another lead. It's possible that Julie's retirement has something to do with the death of her best friend Cersei.
Dear guest, there's an old saying in Ripple Estate. Spilled wine cannot be poured back into the glass. Please do not bring up such old matters again.
I know.
Miss Nikki, Mr. Momo, welcome to Ripple Estate. Miss Jenny wanted to greet you personally, but I'm afraid she was called away by Pomey for a final inventory check. She'll be here later.
That's all right. We can use the time to explore and learn all about the Ripple Estate soiree.
Oh hey, that reminds me. I still haven't even asked about the time when Juliet joined Ripple Estate as a mysterious savorist.
The Dawn's First Light bottle.
I heard. I can't reveal the name yet.
Wow. That Juliet? No talent scouts.
Are you
If you ask me, if Juliet the...
Oh, please, give me...
Filler column. He stated that when...
Who's this Leon Schmidt? What a rich fruit.
I heard you went to Seatia.
Who knows? I have...
Isn't...
Nikki, Momo, welcome. Everyone, please calm down. Madame Julie is on the choo-choo train and will be arriving shortly.
Yay! Julie! Dance up a miracle! Julie! Ignite for us the ripple!
First evacuate. Secure the suitcase. I'm sorry. Madame Julie has some business to attend to. She won't be back for a few days. Please wait back at the estate.
What happened?
I'm not sure.
Hey, why are you shooing us away? Let me see, come on.
I'm sorry, I can't. Please, leave now.
Nikki, what's going on?
I don't know. Come on, let's see if Jenny can explain. Excuse me, Jenny. Do you know what happened? Nikki. You've helped save both Ripple Estate and the abandoned district. I can't possibly lie to you. In this suitcase are scraps of a PC.
What does that mean?
Scraps of a PC? Jenny, are you telling us that... Yes, the fabrics of the PCs. They're gifts from the Wishing One, each containing unique whim. The stronger their whim and the deeper their fabric studies, the more a PC stylist can feel a cloth's energy and distinguish ordinary scraps from the fabric of their own kind. Although I don't possess nearly as much whim as Madame Julie, and I don't always know a fabric's origins, I still sense that the cloth in this suitcase is the body of a PC.
What? Could it be Madame Julie?
But... how? I don't know. Who would target Madame Julie, and who would have the power to harm Wishfield's Sovereign of Sexy? I'm sorry, my mind's a mess. But what happened, happened. As the former owner of the Ripple Estate, I have to act. I must calm everyone down, investigate, maintain normalcy. I must. Don't worry, Jenny. We're in this together. You're not alone here. We'll figure out a way to handle what comes next.
Yes, exactly. Charlie and Pommy have already evacuated the other PCs. We just need to focus and take this one step at a time. Everything is going to be okay. I know it. Don't worry.
Thank you, Nikki and Momo. Until things are clearer, I'll ask Pommy and Charlie to control the narrative and not tell the others about Madame Julie's murder. Next, we must find the culprit. But with only fabric scraps, where would we even begin? I can help. There may be clues on the suitcase or inside the train. Oh, we should also ask the staff on the choo-choo train if they know anything.
Never fear. Master Detective Nikki and her handsome assistant are here. Leave the investigating to us.
All right. Jenny, you should take a break. Momo and I will look around first. I'm sorry. I'll leave it to you. Is this straw? The suitcase isn't locked. This must be Madame Julie's exclusive logo.
Straw? Hey, Nikki! Remember the celebrity, Juliet? Didn't those PCs say Madame Julie was born from her straw coat?
Right! I heard the exclusive. She went all.
And now
It's a shape. Is. Jenny said that Madame. Maybe. But In the second to last, whatever happened,
That would make sense.
I did. Madame Julie never. In any case,
But
don't worry, Momo. Killing a lovely. We can't. The pieces of the abandoned.
Nikki, if you go any further, you'll lose me.
Oh, Fanny Pack.
Nikki.
Great.
She was her usual spontaneous self. When she arrived,
Was she...
yes, the train was called. I even offered to. So I followed.
Did you hear any...
No.
I see. It seems like...
The Golden Age.
Jenny,
Nikki,
I understand.
thank you. But I kept this.
According to old... For some reason... There's no way, Mad... What could have happened?
That is strange. Madame Julie always.
Nikki, were you saying
Yes. Local specialties from...
if the killer just wanted to...
You're right. I don't think that's a strong enough motive. Local specialties from Sichia.
If the killer just wanted...
You're right. The Van de Ri...
But we...
Yesterday.
That makes sense.
Yes. I will.
I understand.
On be. Charlie knows.
Small flower braids in rows, the dreaming child with secrets glows. Have no fear. We've no fear.
He said that Madame Julie isn't coming back, and the bad guy hides in the shadows with a huge pair of scissors.
This is truly despicable slander. It must be from that blabbermouth of a columnist. I'll warn him. The Ripple Estate soiree will not tolerate his rumors.
Don't worry. It's okay. Those words are just meant to scare you. Pay them no mind. See for yourself. There isn't anything lurking in the shadows. Even if there is, it's nothing we can't handle. Let's go take a look together, shall we?
I'm terribly sorry, Miss Leora. Thank you for calming the child down. We've just learned that a guest has been spreading some irresponsible rumors.
It's nothing. The Ripple Estate soiree is finally back. Many PCs have come, nostalgic for the good old days. With so much attention, these things are bound to happen. This grand scene, it's such a rare sight even in Sichia. Thank you so much. Speaking of which, how many guests are here from Sichia?
Besides you, 3 others have arrived at the estate so far. Something wrong, Miss Leora? Do you need them for something?
It's nothing. I just wanted to check. I'm sorry, I'll stop bothering you. Let's go. Charlie?
That's Miss Leora. After folks heard,
In that case,
what's wrong?
well, Jenny asked me to investigate the case of Julie's missing.
It sounds like Jenny has a. Now that this terrible thing has happened,
I understand.
the journal. Lately, Pommy. That day, I ended up switching my shift with Pommy's because, well, the day and night patrol. But around 9 o'clock, I made sure to.
What does the journal look?
It's a red note. Miss Nikki, look.
It seems the journal.
Her private journal. I hate to be suspicious of our guests. I really do. But to have all of.
Yes, but I know it's not.
Of course. Please forgive me.
I understand, Charlie.
And I'll always be great to
Thank you both so much. Pommy should.
Be extinguished, all of you, for this era's tragic end. Julie, Juliet, in your eternal slumber, let me write your eulogy.
Ah, Mr. Leon, stop it. Please stop.
The whisper of truth has been carried to my ears by Tommy, and you, Julie's followers. Why do you hide secrets in your berries?
Huh? That columnist is spouting nonsense to everyone again. He's got a bigger mouth than the ambird outside my house. Don't you believe a word he says?
What are you all doing?
Alas, thankfully, friends with proper etiquette have arrived to mourn the fall of a shining star. Since you pursue her glory as well, you must have also seen me burning alongside her on the stage. This vessel cursed by drama is Mr. Center Stage, Leon!
Leon. Oh, I think I saw that name in the newspaper that Tommy sold Sheldon. He co-starred in a play with Juliet.
So even Tommy can't forget me. Figures. Even a gossip reporter has no choice but to let my name roll off their tongue. You must be referring to As Rain Falls, As Flowers Bloom. In that performance, I portrayed a silent patrolman, but I still commanded the respect of that entire audience. That's why they call me the king of the stage, you see.
So you're saying you didn't have a single line?
I intended to catch up with Julie during the Ripple Estate soiree and persuade her to come with me to stir up Sichia's twilight once more. A pity. What a pity! Julie, how else shall I mourn you?
If it is true, everyone will need a long time to heal from this loss. Mr. Leon, maybe we all just need some time.
Ah, another who understands the art of pacing. In that case, I'll stop bothering you. May we see each other again at the next dawn's first light.
Tommy, are you doing all right?
Thank you for helping me get that dramatic PC to leave. He flung himself on the suitcase in mourning. I couldn't pull him off. So unpumped. If Madame Julie were here, she'd have something to say.
Thanks for helping, Pommy. You've got to keep the peace and stop the news from starting a panic. Jenny trusted us to investigate the case of the missing journal. We've got to get to the bottom of this and uncover the truth about Madame Julie's murder.
I believe in you. If Madame Julie were here, she wouldn't want me to be so down either. If you need to know anything, just ask me.
Okay, Charlie already filled us in. Before the two of you switched shifts, did anything strange happen?
don't think so. I usually patrol the Savoring Garden around 12 o'clock. Every time I make sure to check Madame Julie's things according to the list. I've never noticed any of her things go missing. Besides, only a few PCs pass through this area during the day. At night, it's just me on the night shift. A robbery's never taken place here before. I can't believe this is all happening before the Ripple Estate soiree. Never mind that. I'll take you there. You can investigate anything you need to.
Is that...
What are you talking about?
a journal that Did it get stained somehow? Huh. It smells like a special fragrance. These creases are pretty new. Someone must have gone through it not long ago. Homie?
No!
In that case, I think...
And that's...
Let me smell it.
Whoa! Hold up!
I think Super Duper Palm does a
I did it. Win the press-off competition.
So you decide naming...
Super Duper Palm, but its effect isn't very... So all the different formulas for Super Duper Palm...
Wait, if the... Could it be...
There's no way?
That's a good point. Dawn's first...
Oh, that's...
So this thief... We've investigated... It's a design... Ooh, this is...
A super... So, the thief stole some other things too. Detective Nikki, any theories?
Yes, I have some ideas. But first,
No, really though. I'd have to...
Then my idea must be correct. They came
Huh?
Maybe not. Several times. Because they kept us...
That makes sense.
Because they didn't... By stealing... And their scheme worked... There was a different... At first.
Oh, so
Right. At 9 o'clock.
Oh, we were...
That's right.
you're right.
When I turn around...
Julie, don't know her. I am just here to see if Ripple Estate's new detergent selection is worth stocking. That's all.
Oh, you don't know Julie? Well, that's... It's gotten so late already. Is there anything worth seeing around here?
Late. Everyone is usually up at this hour in Sichia, aren't they?
Oh, brother. The awkwardness here is palpable.
Do you two sightsee this late at night often? We just happened to run into each other. She's visiting Sichia too, so I was just saying hello. My name is Leora. I'm part of the backstage crew for a theater troupe in Sichia.
The name's Colleen, the owner of the Nightshade Lounge. If you're ever in Sichia, your yellow friend there can come get a couple bottles on the house.
A pleasure, Leora. Miss Colleen. As Deputy Patrol Officer, I'd like to ask some routine questions. So, why are you both out here in the middle of the night?
Checking on the local night-blooming berries. As for her, I'm not sure why she was following me.
Following you? Don't get me wrong, I just happened to bump into her. Being invited to help with the stage setup for the Ripple Estate soiree was an honor, but this brand new environment, the nighttime routes, open field lighting, there are a lot of challenges. I needed to do some prep work.
And
And the route you planned for the stage just happened to be the same one I was taking.
Now I'm curious. What kind of berries need nighttime inspections? Sounds like an excuse from someone up to no good.
The Nightshade Lounge is open at nighttime. The state of my raw ingredients is more potent at night than during the day.
They're both a bit suspicious. Neither one of them has a solid alibi. What do we do, Nikki?
Let me think. You two.
Nikki,
Oh. You two. Let me yeah.
if what they're saying...
Can anyone... Everyone arriving from sea...
When I arrived at
Noted. By the way,
It looks like we should go...
Back then, from that day...
a Tommy, this...
So it is true. Cersei was also a star from until one...
Madam Julie... Like once... But who could have...
Mr. Leon knew the both of them too.
that...
Insider drops major...
We can't be sure if this was...
You also think this might...
Wow, Nick...
So why not go...
Huh? I don't mind sharing it, but...
Whoa!
Whatever's there.
Ugh, I thought he'd never...
Nikki!
Windy,
That's right.
do you know Leo?
So she was in our... We chatted.
If she only...
Makes sense.
Do you know Leo?
So she was in our... We chatted for...
If she only just arrived.
Makes sense. We should...
Windy.
She's a cold...
I remember. She arrived 2 days before. She did look cold, but the...
Okay.
Let me think. As soon as he got here... Huh. From your description,
No problem.
every stalk of weed will try it... Oh, it was that gentleman. He arrived 4 days before Julie's Special Express. Tommy had just...
4 days early.
Thanks a bunch, Windy.
No problem.
What's happening? Nikki! Everyone's acting totally bonkers!
No one understands my experiment. Scraps are crazy things. They could be lifesavers or a proof of death.
Will the curtain never rise again? Will we get to experience that era once more?
Madame Julie, enlighten me. How do we start the ball?
Why do you bring up Julie? Oh, Julie would understand. Suitcases full of rags. Just like my lab. My lab! Time to experiment!
Oh no, 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 what do we do?
Homie, what on earth happened here? Who is this Forgotten? And Jenny, what does she mean?
Nikki! Oh, thank goodness, I feel much better after seeing you. May I introduce Quirky Gordon? He specializes in fabrics. He can take a look at Madame Julie's scraps. Maybe find a clue or two? I don't know what happened. I think we're fine at first, but now, boom, uttering gibberish. Take a look at them. I think they're hallucinating.
This seems oddly familiar. Every time we saw Miss...
Maybe he's just...
You've got a... Wait.
Right!
Oh no, today.
Oh no.
That makes...
You got it.
Nikki, can you...
Whew. Oh, I think that should be enough. Nikki, this detergent can refresh PCs. We have to get this to everyone.
You don't even...
Looks like...
Whoa,
Well,
I was hoping... But
Don't worry. A good soak and cool...
didn't you two just... I got back...
Oh,
Be 18. I will...
Charlie, I brought some mind-clearing detergent.
This. By the silk.
It looks like the...
I made... Oh,
Don't blame your... There's been...
that makes sense.
the detergent... Oh, no. I'm going to...
There you are.
Sorry about... Nope. Hold on a minute.
No way. If...
I'm not seeing it on... The journal It belongs...
What?
Detective Nikki's onto something.
All right. They probably came to steal Madame Julie. During the day, the air...
So,
Right. Up... made sure to return the journal before Palmy's next...
Ah, of course.
Even if you have... But their luck... And thanks to that, Charlie sticking to...
Whoa.
But just like it, based on the time that...
No way, that annoying...
Let me... It was Tommy. Nikki, you're a... There's only one way to...
Oh, I saw...
Hey, Colleen!
Close your mouth.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, hey, Nick.
Whoa!
We do have... All right, then.
Now then, Nikki.
Tommy, I suggest you answer this next question very carefully. Did you ever take anything from the Savoring Garden? Say, Madame Julie's journal?
What? Why would I take anything from her?
Oh, please. He's got plenty of reasons. But I guess motive aside, we don't actually have any evidence.
What? Why would I take anything from her? I don't see how any of this has to do with me. What? Why would I take anything from her? I don't see how any of this has to do with me. What? Why would I take anything from her? I don't see how any of this has to do with me. What? Why would I take anything from... I don't see how any of this has to do with me. What? Why would I don't see how any of this has to do with me. Now then, Nikki.
Tommy, I suggest you answer this next question very...
What? Why would I take anything from her? The Savoring Garden? I've never even been there. I don't see how any of this has to do with me. The Savoring Garden? I've never even been there.
Ugh! This fluff bag's tougher than I thought. Nikki, let's hit him with evidence.
What? The Savoring Garden? I've never even been there. I don't see how any of this has to do with me. The Savoring Garden? I've never even been there. I don't see how any of this has to do with me. The Savoring Garden?
He's lying! Nikki, we worked so hard to figure out who the thief was. There has to be something that ties him to the crime scene.
The Savoring Garden? I've never even been there. I don't see how any of this has to do with me. The Savoring Garden? I've never...
Look at this photo. That scarf with the sepia pattern. That's yours, right? Tommy, be honest with us. If you...
Okay, but hold on. How do you know it's mine? Look at me. Do you see a single trace of that scarf? I told you, I've never been to that place before. I don't know who Julie invited last time, what snacks they served, or what palm-scented detergent they used. I don't really care.
Still won't come clean, huh? Nikki, we can't let him weasel his way out of this. There's...
Okay, but hold on. How do you know it's mine? Look at me. Do you see a single trace of that scarf?
We saw that you were wearing that very scarf in your latest promo shot, Tommy. Do you have anything to say for yourself now?
This, Oh, that scarf. I'm just so busy, you see. Always a deadline, you know. Forgot all about it. I thought it was stylish, so I tied it to my camera for my Ripple Estate soiree credentials. Just a prop. Nothing to fuss over.
Oh, is that so? I'm sorry, Tommy. Silly me. In that case, I'll just hold on to it. You know, in case that lady wants it back.
Right. Better to keep it safe. And, maybe we should go ask around Ripple Estate. I mean, someone out there has to recognize it. Maybe we could...
Wait! No, Nikki, don't take it!
Why not, Tommy? If the scarf isn't yours, then why do you want to keep it so badly?
All right. I'll tell you whose scarf it is. It belongs to Mr. Simon, okay?
Mr. Simon? Oh, that columnist? The one you mentioned before? The one you said vanished?
Yes, I ran into Mr. Simon on my way to an interview. He seemed anxious and said he had to get home fast. We wound up floating together for a while, but suddenly some things started chasing us. He told me to run and said he would distract them. But afterwards, he never came back. I held onto his suitcase and kept the scarf. It was meant to be a present for his sister. See? Right there. It's got a Celeb Crow crest on it. Apparently, the two of them raised one of them together. A pet Celeb Crow named Cece. Pretty cute name, right?
If he never came back...
Oh, that was, what, a century or two ago? Columnists are always digging into secrets, so we're bound to have a few enemies. Comes with the job. Mr. Simon always said I had the makings of a great columnist. Curious to a fault, he used to say. And yeah, when I want answers, I'll do anything to get them.
Huh, including stealing them?
Nah, it wasn't stealing, I was just, borrowing them. Yes, investigative borrowing.
Huh?
Sorry. I mean, I admit I was wrong. I got carried away. I wanted to write the perfect story. I heard the estate never lends out Julie's things, and I let the pressure get the better of me.
Tommy, it doesn't matter what your motive might have been. Stealing is still a crime. And on top of that, you also poisoned the detergent. By doing so, you wound up hurting so many PCs in the process.
Poison? No, Nikki, you've got it all wrong. I would never do that. I just wanted the story. I would never go that far.
Wait, then who poisoned it?
Nikki, something's wrong. Madame Julie's suitcase, it's gone. The scraps too, all stolen.
What?
Go find Jenny. She can explain what happened.
Right before... Did someone... Nikki, I heard you were able to...
Once the... As your adorable trust...
That's right. So he...
Then, could this...
Maybe the killer...
Wow, good...
Jenny, do you...
I also asked...
Jenny,
Oh,
don't be sorry.
the others... Oh,
Thank you.
Whoa! So this is the clue board Jenny made for us? Nikki, we're like real deal detectives now. Can we maybe start our own agency? Oh, but if we did, what would we call it?
How about Nikki and Momo's Whim Bureau? No matter the mystery, we'll find out the truth, guaranteed.
Yeah, I like it a lot. It's got a nice ring to it. So, Detective Nikki, what's our first mystery?
A lot of the crimes happened in the abandoned district. Let's lay them out now. First, the case of the scraps in the suitcase. What a nightmare. We've barely got anything to go on.
The only thing Jenny found was a few
Ever since that suitcase showed up on the choo-choo train, the estate's been filled with chaos. Do you think everything ties back to that?
I do, but there's really no point chasing shadows without any more leads, though. Maybe we should tackle another mystery for now?
Don't forget our other cases. At least we cracked the case of the missing journal and caught the thief, Snapshot Tommy.
Yeah, he may have handed everything back, but come on. Stealing is stealing. He better be writing the world's longest apology letter. In ink. With his tears. Brilliant, Nikki. That deduction was perfect. Please tell me the juicy details again.
I have officially compiled all my brilliant deductions into one tidy little case file for us to reference. We cracked the case thanks to the scent of super scented Pommed, which led us straight to a scarf that didn't belong there. And boom! His buttony little feet gave him away.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that deduction in my archives. Once we're able to open up our agency, I'm gonna frame it and pin it on the wall.
Don't forget our other cases. Someone poisoned the Dawn's First Light detergent. Thankfully, no one was seriously hurt, but it still threw the estate into chaos. If only we knew more about detergent science. We'll have to wait for Jenny's lab professionals before we jump to conclusions. But one thing's crystal clear. The poisoning was definitely just a smokescreen to steal the suitcase.
Right. One crime to cover another.
It's just like lying. Tell one, you'll need 10 more to keep your story straight. It would have been better if they hadn't planted such a bad seed to begin with. Don't forget our other cases. And now our most recent case, the missing suitcase. Why would anyone target Madame Julie's luggage? Is the suitcase thief the same PC who decided to murder her? This smells like a bigger conspiracy is at work, Momo. Since we hit a dead end with the fabric scraps, maybe we should work backward from the newer cases. Once the estate calms down, we'll track down witnesses, and maybe even catch the real culprit red-handed.
Just like we did with Tommy. Still so many questions, and not enough answers.
Let's be sure to rest up first. After that, Jenny will bring us back the toxin report from the lab, and we can get back on the case. We got this. With Detective Nikki and her sidekick Momo, no mystery stands a chance.
Hey, Ripple Estate sounds so lively again. Nikki! Do you think the PCs are starting to wake up? We should head to the Dawn's First Light prep area and ask around there. We need to find out exactly what happened that morning.
Don't forget our And now our most recent. This smells like yes.
Just like we did.
Don't first the
only thing
ever since
I do.
Don't forget our other. Someone poisoned. If only. But one thing's crystal.
Right. What?
It's just. Don't forget our other. At least we cracked the case of the missing journal, and
yeah.
We cracked the case thanks to the scent of super scent. Don't forget. Okay, but even the greatest detectives need a little snack break sometimes, right?
Still so many questions, and not enough answers.
Let's be sure to rest up first. After that, Jenny will bring us back the toxin report from the lab.
Nikki, look! A rainbow just appeared over there!
Who would do this?
Hold on.
Careful, buddy!
This is infuriating. Someone really messed up the crates. Give me a break. Who in their right mind leaves Silvergale reeds lying around? Everyone in the abandoned Back in the day, if I so much as bumped into one, I'd have to recite 3 of the...
Calm down, Alan.
Really? Someone must have... Would you mind... Yes, perfect! Thank you so much, Nikki. You're the strongest, smartest, most stylish person this side of the estate!
You're all... Wait, Alan!
Yikes! But yes,
Whoa!
Here, I just... The colors are just for identification, not the actual detergent color. Don't sue me, all right? The red label means that it's super-duper palmed. You have heard of that stuff, right? But it's a... The yellow one there is... Oh, and the blue one? Now, if you...
Cut...
Yup, I just...
They used what was...
Tell me about it. The thing is, we've warned people...
Wait, the work log wasn't... It's the scarf from the Savoring Garden.
Nikki, did you mix up the 2 cases? That was from the last one.
It's the crates. Alan.
No, we don't...
Right.
Oh, you mean that...
Exactly.
Wait, those guys...
Nikki, and there's been a develop...
Hey.
Colleen and I found a new guest on... A guest was just on the day that she asked. It was Eileen.
Good thing you passed.
We took him to get. He's woken up now. Ugh.
Don't worry, we won't let you.
The guest is also from Sichia. He arrived just before dawn yesterday, but he got lost while looking for a staff member to register. He said he only remembered asking for directions from a PC covered in patches. Then, all of a sudden, he just blacked out.
Ugh, that was brutal.
Is it really that painful?
this is unbearable. The gaps in the fabric were packed with dirt, and each of the threads reeked of dust. I was able to wash my hands, but I just touched my portable detergent bottle.
It's just dirt. It won't kill you.
If you still have the energy to worry about washing your hands, I'd say you're recovering well.
Benny, this is Nikki, and her little yellow friend down there is Momo. They're very trustworthy. Whatever happened, you can tell them.
Hi, Benny. Don't worry. We'll catch the attacker for you. How are you feeling? Wait, are those...
They're old wounds.
When I pulled him out of the barrel, his threads were standing on end from fright. The gash was so massive, I figured another PC had... Fortunately, another PC just knocked into him pretty hard. No major injuries. He was out for a long time, but thanks to the Ribble Estate stitching skills, he's fine now.
I'm glad it wasn't serious. Benny, what do you remember from the attack?
How can I forget that? I arrived in the abandoned district just past midnight and missed the choo-choo train. But I'd visited long ago, so I knew I could float from Golden Field straight to Ripple Estate. I was doing that, but then I lost my way. It's been a while, and the stone trees changed so much. After I wandered around for a bit, I spotted someone and went to ask for directions.
Did you see their face clearly?
Just one glance was enough. They wore a dark green hat, had a pocket watch, and most terrifying of all, they were covered in irregular patches. When they noticed me, they charged straight at me. Next thing I knew, I woke up here.
The day Benny mentioned was exactly the same day as when the Dawn's First Light detergent was poisoned.
Right. While on my usual rounds that night, I saw a buttonfoot and a glove sticking out of a barrel. That must have been him.
You really like midnight strolls, don't you? Why didn't you report what you saw?
I figured it was just a Ripple Estate PC taking a nap. Running a detergent bar, I see guests lying around all the time. I don't have the luxury to fuss over each and every one. Who could have known they'd been unconscious there all day?
That makes the mysterious Patchy PC look like a pretty suspicious character. Colleen, Pommy, have you seen this PC around?
Of course not. A PC covered in patches. That only really happens in Sichia's ghost stories.
I've been patrolling lately. I haven't seen any PC that scary. But I did ask Wendy. She confirmed to me that Benny had arrived in the abandoned district that evening. She also informed me that later on, she saw a strange-looking PC dart past. She couldn't stop them.
A new attack? A new suspect? Looks like we've got another mystery to solve. Let's check out the place where Benny was attacked. We might find some clues pointing to that Patchy PC. Let's also check the scene of the missing suitcase. The PCs should be up by now. We can ask them what they saw.
Detective Nikki, where would you like to start? I'll stick close behind and be your trusty assistant.
This place is far from the Ripple Estate's main boulevard. Seems like Benny really did get lost.
But why would that patchy PC come all the way here? The more I think about it, the more suspicious.
The materials in the... A pair of scissors. The attacker must have dropped these.
Scissors, torn fabric, a patched up PC. Ugh, just picturing it is giving me goosebumps. Thank goodness Ben... Whoa.
But
Oh, yeah.
right? But what?
So,
I think so too. Look at these wood.
huh. Nikki, let's... Hey, poor Benny. His career's a mess. He came all the way to the Ripple Estate soiree seeking opportunity, and then while just asking for directions, he almost lost his life to a suspicious PC.
Luckily, he's safe. And we've got more leads now. Momo, we should follow that trail of wood chips up ahead. Maybe someone else spotted the same patchy PC. Benny reported that, which means...
Yo. Who's that?
Mommy, sing something else. Looking for scraps of cloth. What a lovely piece I found. Oh, there, don't cry, little one.
Who's crying?
No, don't! Help me, Mommy! Save me!
What the heck are you? Quit your creeping around. You better watch out for my claws.
What is happening?
So this is the work you're talking about? No.
Were you the one who attacked Benny? Are you working for someone?
Threadstar! Chase! No, don't let him get away!
Hey, wait!
Wow, she's already gone.
A hat? A pocket watch?
Exactly. She's rambling complete nonsense. Talking and talking without making a bit of sense. Wait a second. Nikki, look over there. I think she just dropped something.
Let me see. A serial PC trafficking case? This Threadstar looks so familiar. Oh, I saw it in Tommy's newspaper too. It really is the same company.
But the clothes they rented out were actually made from PCs.
Luckily, the Kingdom Guards uncovered their plot. Without Operation Starstrike, who knows how many more PCs may have suffered. But looking at the rest of the headlines, that was all during the days of Prosper. She also shouted Threadstar a moment ago.
Every square inch of her body is covered in all kinds of...
Don't worry, Momo. At least she didn't attack us. She just ran off. Too bad we couldn't catch up to her and question her face to face.
Nikki, let's go to the scene of the missing suitcase first and see if we can find any other clues.
A few detergent bottles. Looks like the door was pried. Such a meticulous.
Looks like if the shifts had...
So that's why they... like there aren't any other clues at the scene. Momo, let's ask nearby witnesses. Maybe they saw something.
Oh, Silver.
Hello, Belford.
No, nothing. Oh. But I gotta I was striking a...
Well,
There's nothing.
You're asking the... Not sure.
Was it Leon? Momo, let...
ugh, so frustrating. Not in.
Calm down, Squeak.
I got poisoned by
It's fine. There might...
trying to the bag. This hallucination.
But a bag with arm...
That makes sense. Which can only mean that Squeaky probably. The crowd ran away and
Don't be sad, Squeaky.
it kept floating. This is really strange.
I've got no clue. Let's go ask some other potential witnesses.
I can't but
Hello,
Of course I'll cooperate.
as the cloth and...
Those scraps were... But there is no...
Hey, no.
I examined them.
Scissors are so...
Nothing at all. Wait. They were shouting.
An orange in the barrel.
So,
Thank you, Gordon.
Nikki, let's report both of these scenes to Jenny first. Maybe we can look at all the facts and figure out a new lead together. The dawn's. Wow.
Well, Momo, thank you. Of course, Jenny. Let me think. Though the method...
The miss.
Right.
Yeah,
So it's just
right now.
apart... Though the method of the poisoning was clever...
The miss.
Right.
Yeah,
So it's just
right now.
apart... That patchy...
And she's so skilled, we haven't even been able to catch her for questioning yet.
True.
That's right.
Causing large... Apart... Though the method of the poisoning was clever... Right.
Yeah,
So
right now.
apart... The suitcase... We questioned...
Yes.
That short...
Oh,
Exactly. And as for...
wow, you're right. This really.
This means that...
Well then.
Not yet, Momo. I think Momo and...
So that's it. You all want to erase this misunderstood, imperfect, ugly me. But from this moment on, my art is no longer an act. It is existence itself.
Excuse us, Mr. Leon. Could we ask you a few questions?
An interview? I oblige.
You could call it that. We just want to ask what you were doing when all the PCs were poisoned.
Normally, I'd be by the window, watching the sunset. The break of day. You see, an artist's mind will always paint in a few more details that extend beyond reality.
Didn't you get a bottle of Dawn's First Light? Let me smell! Let me smell!
Oh, goodness. Wait. I remember now. I went to get my bottle of detergent, then headed back to the barrel home to meditate and to draw myself a bath. After all, I'm a seasoned artist from Sicia who once shared the stage with Juliet and Circe. I must stay elegant at all times.
In that case, you must have fallen into hallucinations too. Oh, if you don't mind, what did you see?
That has nothing to do with the case, does it? I was alone the whole time. I saw nothing.
All right. Please rest up, Mr. Leon. We'll go ask the others.
Wait. Those were just hallucinations. Nothing worth asking about, right?
Oh, but Pommy was awake at the time. Gordon has been deep in his research for many years, so he might have ways to stay alert.
Yeah, you're right. We'll be sure to ask every single one of them, and we'll question a second time, just to be sure.
Hold on! If I'm honest, that wasn't the truth. After washing myself using the detergent, I went to, the suitcase storage area.
What for? Don't tell me you were up to something shady.
An artist's inspiration is not a dirty trick. I only went there to drown myself with sorrow after losing Julie, to give myself space to feel. As the scent of detergent lingered, I used those new sensations to reimagine the climactic scene of Act 7.
Mr. Leon, could you recreate the scene for us? Your art could really help our investigation.
Oh, but of course! I see the twinkle of true artistic yearning in your eyes. Now behold, Act 7 of The Fool's Submission!
Oh, Nikki, now you've never seen a live Sicilian performance before. Mr. Leon, your show was amazing. Would you let me take a photo to remember it?
You'd rather embrace
What a
And very helpful to...
What? Who dares? Could it be?
Whoa, come.
But can I ask why...
Of course! Beside that stage and that lady, I saw a flock of
Sounds like that's when you started hallucinating, huh?
A very vivid testimony.
Nikki, when we talked to Gordon earlier, didn't he tell us that he's...
It's also present at the... If that's
Right.
Who says he does it?
I can't believe that Gordon would help a PC from Sicia cover up evidence.
They must be hiding some kind of shared... He's really trying to avoid the others. Where is he going?
Shh! Nikki, let's follow quietly.
Not good. I feel like someone's watching me.
Nikki, maybe we should go check out Gordon's place first. PCs don't usually go near there, so if someone stopped by, we'll be able to tell. What?
I'll put up string. They really do know each other. Once it's daytime, we'll visit Gordon and ask why he lied.
Nikki!
Gordon, I have a question for you. What exactly are you doing here? Why did you give false testimony for Leora? Tell me, what's your connection to her? And to the missing suitcase?
I don't understand what you're talking about. I would never fake experimental data, and I would never falsify evidence. I examined the fabrics seriously, just as Jenny asked me to. They were full of whim, very interesting. Great subjects for experimenting. After I applied the Dawn's First Light detergent, I saw a PC arranging the venue at the Barrel Home. You say it was Leora, so then it was her.
Ugh! This fluff bag's tougher than I thought! Nikki, let's hit him with the evidence. Tear those lies to shreds!
I don't understand what you're talking about.
What's he mumbling about? Huh, he really loves his experiments.
I don't understand. I examined the
What's he mumbling about?
I examined the fabrics seriously, just as Jenny asked me to. They were full of whim, very interesting. What are you showing me this for? If it is nothing important, leave and... I examined the fabrics seriously, just as Jenny asked me. What are you showing me this for? If it is nothing... I examined the fabrics seriously, just as Jenny asked me to. They were full of whim, very interesting. Great subjects for experimenting. What are you showing me this for? If it is nothing... I examined the fabrics seriously. What are you showing me this for? If it is not... I examined the fabrics seriously. What are you showing me this for? If it is not...
Gordon, why did you give false testimony for...
I don't understand what you're talking about. I would never I examined the fabrics seriously, just as Jenny asked me to. They were full of whim, very interesting. Great subjects for experimenting. After I applied the Dawn's First Light detergent, I saw a PC arranging the venue at the Barrel Home. You say it was Leora, so then it was her. What are you showing me this for? If it is not... After I applied the Dawn's First Light detergent, I saw a PC arranging the venue at the Barrel Home. You say it was Leora. What are you showing me this for? If it is not... After I applied the Dawn's First Light detergent, I saw a PC arranging the venue at the Barrel Home. You say it was Leora, so then it was her.
Is that so? Mr. Leon doesn't seem to agree with that. On that day, he also saw Leora. Except, it was near the scene of the missing suitcase.
What? Could such a coincidence actually occur? This is a disgrace to my experiments.
Before Mr. Leon started hallucinating, he recalled seeing Leora appear there, which is pretty far away from the Barrel Home that you mentioned earlier. I don't think Leora can split herself in two. She couldn't have been in both places at once. So, who did you actually see? Or maybe you never saw Leora that day at all. Maybe you just wanted to give her a fake alibi.
Why should you believe Leon? He may look crazy, but he's not truly crazy. He just rambles on about meaningless art. No matter what he says, I didn't lie for her. I don't buy data with insignificant trends, and I don't lie for a PC I don't even know.
should be more than enough to prove that you and Leora do know each other. Who knows how long you've secretly been in contact?
Impossible. The data is flawed. It can't be like this. It can't be!
Stop denying it. Why are you hiding your connection with Leora? Why risk giving her a fake alibi? Why are you disrupting our investigation? You'd better have a convincing explanation. If not, I'll have to hand you and Leora over to Jenny and the others as the prime suspects for the missing suitcase. And for... the murder of Madame Julie. Miss Nikki, please don't trouble Gordon anymore.
Leora! You've been here the whole time? Tell us, what did you have up your sleeve?
I apologize for being deceitful earlier. Please allow me to reintroduce myself to you. I am Cersei, one of Juliet's friends. What? Juliet's close friend back home? The one who died in that accident? That's Cersei? Yes, that's who I once was. Miss Nikki, allow me to share a story. One of Sicia from a century ago. It was the time of flowers before the storm, growth before ruin, an age of indulgence where everything was driven by the spotlight. A girl from Prosperville chased her dream of fame, stepping into the dazzling lights. Never expecting that behind the spotlight grew desire and power, just like a Threadstar costume, concealing the sewn-in corpse of another life inside. You discovered what Threadstar was doing back then? That's right. The dazzling facade was ripped away, and I witnessed the awful darkness lurking beneath, so I started my search. Naive, silly, call me what you'd like. I tried to uncover the truth myself, seeking atonement for my time spent in lavish distraction. But you failed. That was Cersei's fate. A wardrobe burned to ashes, and a vague, mysterious accident. Fortunately, there was more. Cersei left behind a Threadstar costume, and a letter she had meant to send to Juliet, all hidden in a secret safe. Hundreds of years later, Leora was born from that legacy. Now in this body, I've reunited with my old friend. Oh, Madame Julie met you in Sicia. That's the good news she wrote about. But what about the bad news? The true evil of Threadstar still has not faded. Julie was nearly assassinated by its remnants, possibly because we knew too much about them. Luckily, we were together this time, so the two of us set a trap. The choo-choo train arrived in the abandoned district, and Julie...
makes her entrance as a box of scraps.
Madame Julie, you're alive?
Darling, I may be old, but I've still got death beat. I won't go down before we catch Threadstar's remnants and avenge my little Cersei.
Don't get too excited. Don't forget, right now you're Threadstar's biggest target.
Oh, trust me, I'm well aware. They somehow think they still have me cornered, but that's all right with me. Faking my death is bound to turn the tables and smoke them out once and for all.
So, that box of fabric is...
It's my experiment. I'm infusing it with whim, mimicking PC's fabric. All part of the experiment.
Gordon really is a crazy genius, isn't he? This has all been the performance of a lifetime thanks to his brilliance.
My apologies, Miss Nikki. We didn't want to drag everyone into this plan, so we hid this from you. Gordon's false testimony was meant to divert your investigation away from me.
Well, I also owe you an apology. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm just still processing all this. Given how complicated this is, I understand why you kept things secret. The one who stole the suitcase is very likely a remnant of Threadstar.
Precisely! My dear, you're a remarkably smart girl. You exposing this little scheme isn't a failure for us at all. Don't worry, we're not just sitting around eating bonbons. Gordon is helping develop a reagent to keep tabs on the suitcase, and friends from Prosperville are gathering the materials. The end of the storm is the prelude to a clear day. Silver Gale's...
That sound. Hey, why the outfit? Oh,
Raggy.
Oh, I even kept...
wow, you hit it so well. I did...
Oh, if I couldn't pull off that, the story of the...
Yarny?
The very...
What does Threads...
Yarny had I ran into...
So that's how you...
Because Threadstars...
No wonder.
Yes. Thankfully, she played the part of the little source. She was thrilled. The storm teacher. She went over that.
Maybe when she...
Yes.
It sounds like Leora never gave up.
Right.
We've forgotten Zor...
Those berries...
Look at...
The berries are... Oh, listen, Nick.
I'm ready.
My goodness! I feel like... Look!
Job well done.
Once we've unraveled...
I...
Dear, the hope...
Madam Julia's... Momo and I will... Let's do it.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
The wind is picking up. Momo, be careful. Don't blow away.
It's just a light breeze. I'm not worried at all.
Ha! Just a bit more craziness. A bit more inspiration.
I think you...
I did it!
Gordon, you did...
All thanks. The deal is...
Gordon...
No. Anyway, even atop...
You're pretty...
Him.
I didn't have a...
Gordon.
Perfect.
But I thought...
No one... The entire...
All right then.
You can question... Now that...
Gordon, you've...
Thank you, Gordon.
According to Gordon's instructions, here's where we can use the reagent. Miss Nikki, let's give it a try.
The Centrail really appeared! Amazing!
Gordon's inventions never fail to impress. Following the Centrail, we should be able to find Madame Julie's suitcase.
Help! Help!
Someone's calling for help. Momo, we have to hurry.
Help! Help! Oh, why does this always happen to me?
Stop! Don't hurt him! Now then, why did you attack Benny? Who are you? If you don't answer, we'll have to treat you as a suspect and detain you.
Chase them! Kidnapping.
Kidnapping? What do you know?
Ah! Come on! Watch out!
Ugh! Still couldn't catch her!
It's okay. We have plenty of clues. We just need to keep investigating. Come on, we should go check on Leora.
I'm fine.
Benny,
Just like you saw. But thank.
can you tell me what...
Because I owe. Even just.
Like fabric?
That's why I owe.
All right, Benny.
Exactly.
Nikki, this...
But then again...
You.
Just a...
Work. But now I'm in.
No problem. Oh, that feels familiar. Leora, what do you think? You've been quiet this whole time.
I'm fine, Nikki. It's just strange.
A familiar...
Of course. Never mind. Looks like the scent trail is leading the way. Let's follow it. That's Madame Julie's...
There's a tear here. Is it a scuff mark? Maybe it was dragged on the ground or rubbed against something rough. The scraps of cloth are gone. They only left the suitcase. Did they find out we were tracking it? Looks like the suitcase was hidden somewhere secret. It's completely covered in dirt. Whether they tried to hide the suitcase or Madame Julie's...
Nikki, how did... Could it? She did miss...
That's either way. What The last...
Could be! Looks like they...
golden... fabric.
They even left a piece
Which means we must. Why are there green? I see. Probably not. If other PC, so maybe it
could be. But it sounds so strange. Poisoning the detergent, stealing the suitcase, maybe trying to. What exactly are they thinking?
I don't know. Whether human or PC, I suppose someone's thoughts can get pretty complicated. Anyway, these grains are evidence. Let's take just a little bit back with us. Leave the rest for the birds. If they come back for a snack, they'll find something tasty. This looks like Threadstar's ledger. It really was them who stole the suitcase. Let's look around and see if there's any. The latest entry says although they're
really persistent.
Didn't
know that?
Right. Didn't
know that?
Right. Oh, it would.
He said Mr.
Whether it's unforgivable. Let's keep look. Mr. Leon rented Threadstar's costume.
Judging my.
True. But just like there are other by the silver. Are you okay, Leora? Miss Nikki? Wait. Yes. Only today did I dreams of a little girl's laugh. Small flower breathes in rose. The dreaming. Those are. Yes. The memory. Maybe it's in the darkness. Maybe it's. Sorry, Miss. Hopefully. There probably aren't any more clues here. But we still don't know where the thief ran off to.
Nikki, Leora's still in the wheat field nearby. Let's go find her. Help.
The heavy wheat bows low with grace, counting grains as winds embrace. Oh wind, please look and see the shining stage, tall towers free. Leora, are you feeling better? Thank you for asking, Nikki. I'm okay. I just remembered some things from the past. Some things from Prosperville? I heard you humming The Heavy Wheat Bows Low. Yes, back then I was a cheerful village girl. I made up this little rhyme myself. I used it in As Rain Falls, As Flowers Bloom, changing the wheat to flowers and grains to seeds. Cersei must have loved running through the waving fields in Prosperville, sitting on haystacks, singing, sleeping with the scent of wheat. Sadly, Miss Nikki, back then, I hadn't yet lost those golden stalks, so I didn't understand how precious they were. I was just tired of my unchanging hometown, dreaming of the big city people talked about. So I stood here often, wearing the outfit I designed. I pretended to be a scarecrow. I called to the wind and birds, hoping to catch news from afar, like the little sorceress, craving sunny days but too afraid to face them. A stage wider than any room at home, and and spotlights even brighter than the sun. I wanted to see what they truly looked like. By fate's design, as I wore that very outfit, Benny chose me.
Wait, so it was Benny who discovered you. Maybe he isn't unlucky after all.
No wonder Benny returned to Golden Fields this time to scout the next star. He must have recalled Cersei's success back then. Success? Maybe. Back then, Benny was so ambitious, determined to shape the perfect star. He said he'd be my agent, helping me become a great actress and see the bustling world beyond with my own eyes. So I left and never returned. There's nothing wrong with yearning for a distant, glamorous life. I believe that Cersei never meant to leave forever. She just wanted to see another world and explore more possibilities.
Yeah, it was that wicked Threadstar's fault you never came back.
Yes, I don't regret setting out on my journey, but I do regret never knowing which direction to take. Actually, I got tired of entertainment fast. Loud but hollow applauses, suffocating parties. So boring compared to an afternoon lying in the wheat fields. But becoming a star is quite a worthy dream, don't you think so? If I didn't chase that passion, then what else would I pursue? So I never stopped. I understand that. It's like being blown along by the wind, unsure if it's really the direction you want, but by the time you realize it, it's already too late to stop. Exactly. I uncovered Threadstar's plot and was drawn to this new, unexpected force. Then, I searched for the truth. I died, was reborn, and I began to dream. Dreams of wheat fields, dreams of spotlights, and Leah's dreams. I searched for my own dream through countless others. Leah wanted to go home, but what about me? Small birds chirp away. With stalks of wheat they sway. Oh, birds, help me find. Find the sunrise where I began. Find the last of the crossroads. Miss Leora, finding your direction is difficult, and I can't give you an answer right now. I believe that the only way to lay down your burdens and hopefully find your direction is to end all of the tragedy that Threadstar creates. Just like a wild bird, you're only able to fly when you feel the light. Yes, just like... a bird! Miss Leora, since that Threadstar thief once fed the birds might know where they ran off to. Maybe the birds do know the way. Miss Nikki, no matter where I end up, I never want Leah's tragedy to happen to anyone ever again. This outfit has the ability to call the birds. Let's give it a try. After all, we must find that thief. My inspiration came from the wheat fields, and it's only within these fields that this outfit is able to access its full power.
Birds fly, winds reply, bring the answer to Momo nearby. The bird said the piece you fed them was very gentle, but always seemed worried, and kept saying that if they couldn't leave, they would hide in the most unexpected place. Birds fly, winds reply, bring the answer to Momo nearby. Wait a sec, this Verisant said it saw that PC dash away. It chased them halfway across the ridge, but still couldn't hold them back. That PC comforted the Barasan, saying they would hide where many PCs gathered, and they promised to return with the tastiest grains for them. Birds fly, winds reply, bring the answer to Momo nearby. Wow, the PC talked with the birds about how to hide from predators. They said masking their scent is most important, like hiding in the wheat fields, blending with the fragrance.
So the bird and it said they. I see. The market of.
But there isn't any.
Could it be?
Oh,
good point. Oh, where do PCs? The Ripple Wine Cellar. Exactly. The most dangerous place might actually be the safest. The thief must think the Ripple.
Wow!
Thank goodness.
But the Ripple.
Almost right. Maybe we can. Great. Leora, let's. The moment is finally here.
Don't worry, Leora.
How's everyone doing? Yes, it's already. No time to waste. Nikki, I'm
in.
All along. Cooline, this time you won't get away.
nowhere left to run.
Tell us where the fabric is, or do you want to taste my fist again?
Finally, we've got you. Your Threadstar goons have been so cruel to the PCs. Now it's time for you to pay.
Spill it! How did you poison everyone? And how did you steal the suitcase? The entire time the suitcase had been stolen, you were with Tommy and Pommy.
Right! Spill it! How'd you pull it off?
Nikki, we've been tricked. Those rascals actually dared to come after us, and they even injured Julie.
What? Julie's still alive. No way.
But the suitcase thief is here, so who's going to attack Madame Julie? You've got accomplices, don't you? You're not the only Threadstar remnants hiding throughout the Ripple Estate. Please don't panic. Madame Julie's only injured. Let's get back to the village.
As for you and your accomplice, neither of you are getting away.
Stitching.
Immortal fabric? What great...
Julie, Madame...
Do not worry.
You always make it...
I'd have to say...
her again.
Earlier, she told our leader to protect the others, then drove the Esslings away. Then, there was some sudden commotion that shook the windows open. I quickly floated over and saw Julie injured, with this PC lying beside her.
Even I couldn't see exactly what happened. Luckily, she was fast and agile. She suddenly darted out from nowhere and pushed me out of the way. Thank you very much, my dear friend.
She actually saved Madame Julie. We never even got the chance to speak with her properly. Who is she really? And what is she trying to do? Gordon, is she badly hurt? Can you fix her?
Of course, thanks to Julie's Floragale cloth, but...
Nikki, I think she wants to say something.
Chase them!
Hello? What do you mean? Who are you chasing? Don't worry, take your time. You're safe here.
Leah.
Leah? Leora, could it be that she suddenly leapt at you because she sensed Leah's presence? But how would she even know Leah? Could it be? Small flower braids in rows.
The dreaming child with secrets glows.
Wind blows soft on the ridge, sending our sorrows off the bridge.
Leah.
She seems calmer now. I'll try playing this lullaby on the violin. Hopefully, she can rest peacefully in the music and dream without any pain.
much calmer. That's wonderful. Nikki, she's sleeping soundly. Gordon can start examining and repairing her now.
This is just
What is it?
this pack.
That's just...
Leora has a... She must always... No wonder But
This is so bizarre.
And the attack.
speaking...
That watch.
Then what?
What?
When we found out Madame Julie faked her death and finally caught the suitcase thief, I thought we'd have this case all wrapped up. I didn't expect another PC would try to assassinate Madame Julie. Luckily, that mysterious Patchy PC was there, or things could have gone really wrong.
Yeah. Even though we still don't know who she really is, or why she's doing all this, we definitely owe her our thanks.
To be honest, with everything going on, I'm feeling pretty confused right now. Detective Nikki, do you have any new ideas?
So far, we've solved the missing journal case and uncovered the truth behind the scraps of cloth in the suitcase. Madame Julie and Leora worked together to fake her death. But so many cases remain unsolved. We never managed to catch who poisoned the Dawn's first light detergent. But now the evidence might be pointing to Colleen being the culprit.
She's the owner of the detergent bar, right? Hasn't she been researching the detergent industry at the Ripple Estate? She probably figured out the secret formula for Super Duper Palmed a while ago with all that digging.
And since she knows more about detergents than most PCs, this poisoning method wouldn't be hard for her. And there's more. We tracked the suitcase and ended up at Colleen, but she didn't actually steal the suitcase. The real thief is probably an accomplice of hers who's still hiding in the shadows.
Look at her, with that top hat and bow tie. I thought she was just a cold but decent PC. Turns out she's a major troublemaker.
Luckily, with Gordon's reagent and help from Leora and Raggy, we managed... Why is she so desperate to move the fabric inside? What's her goal? And there's more. If it weren't for Madame Julie and Leora...
Using PCs too... It's too cruel. I can barely say it out loud. Such a heartless company.
Even though the Kingdom Guard's Operation Starstrike was a huge success, Threadstar somehow rose again. Not only cruel, but also cunning. They're preparing the Golden Vision. Maybe it's connected to Madame Julie's assassination. At least we caught Colleen, found out she's part of Threadstar's remnants, and know she definitely has an accomplice. They're the ones who attacked Madame Julie. She needed help to pull off the suitcase theft. Her alibi back then was just a trick. We underestimated her.
Ugh, one PC did the poisoning, the other one stole the suitcase, and they worked together so smoothly. They almost fooled us. Detective Nikki, who do you think stole the suitcase?
Based on our findings, Tommy was held up by... Leora is Madame Julie's...
But Colleen didn't have any time...
I'm a bit confused. It seems like the Patchy PC's identity and motive might be the key to all this. Let's hope the truth comes out when she finally wakes up.
Wonder how the Patchy PC's doing. Nikki, let's head to Prosperville to check on her and Madame Julie.
that was you?
I just told the guards what's happening. Threadstar's gaining momentum, but I was careless.
Leora and that patchy PC lady, what are you trying to say?
Hello, Kingdom Guards. I'm Scarlet the Seeker, former Kingdom Guard reporting in.
Miss Scarlet was a member of the Kingdom Guards. She's the one who uncovered Threadstar's plot, leading to Operation Starstrike. Also, she's Leah's mother.
What? What are you talking about?
Let me explain. I discovered Threadstar's conspiracy all because of Leah. Leah was my daughter, a lovely girl. Unfortunately, she was sick and left me too soon. I always kept her little clothes by my bed, pretending she never left. I missed her dearly. Then one day, her clothes disappeared. A tiny PC appeared in their place. She turned to me and called me Mama. I thought this PC was a blessing from the gods, so I called her Leah. I cared for her fabric, we played, and I sang Leah's favorite song, Small flower braids in rows, the dreaming child with secrets glows. Ah, happy days. I always slept with a smile on my face, until she vanished too. Gone without a trace, like she never existed. I looked everywhere, but never found her. So I started investigating all the cases of missing PCs, hoping to find a clue. That's when I noticed Threadstar. The Kingdom Guards took it seriously, and Operation Starstrike succeeded. Threadstar was seemingly gone, but I still wasn't able to find my dear Leah. No matter where I looked, I never saw her again. Later, I left the guards and died alone, still searching for my baby girl. I was then reborn as a PC. This broken pocket watch stopped exactly at the time Leah left. I wear it always. I swore on it. Whether whole or broken, whether it takes a day or 100 years, I will find my Leah. After a while, I began sewing pieces of the victim PCs onto myself, piecing together their memories to find the truth. I've followed those memories ever since.
Threadstar kidnapped Leah and turned her into... That's why you were so emotional seeing Leora. You were sensing Leah.
Yes, those memories confused my mind, but I will never forget Leah's presence. Leah, my little Leah, I miss you so much.
Wind blows soft on the ridge, sending our sorrows off the bridge.
Leah knows your voice.
I know. I followed Benny here because I suspected that over the decades, he's been helping Threadstar pick kidnapping targets.
Wait, so you think Benny is a member of Threadstar? That's why you attacked him?
Attack? I did chase him, but I didn't succeed.
How come...
What a liar. Benny wasn't at the fermentation zone his first day at the estate. I found him there, but that was early on the second morning.
Wait, that's the day after the first poisoning case. A whole entire day after Benny claimed he was attacked.
His first day hiding in the estate, I couldn't follow him inside. The next day, I followed him to the fermentation zone, trying to catch him. I was distracted by a noise, probably one of his accomplices. He escaped, and I wasn't able to attack him.
The so-called attack was just a setup. I understand now. We need to catch Benny quickly.
Don't worry. Gordon asked Jenny to keep him locked up. Both he and Colleen have already been detained.
Unfortunately, the PC who attacked Julie used some forbidden power to strike from a distance. I didn't see them, so I can't be sure if it was Benny.
That's okay. You get some rest. I'll take it from here. I'm heading back to Ripple Estate to have a talk with them. Benny and Colleen are held. As for Benny, suspecting an. It's okay, Miss. Huh? Thread start. So just like. But I never. Returning to the. Indeed. I've been afraid. Leora, were you close to Benny in the past? Close? Yes. As. Benny said this. No, it was the owner of the clothes. When I met Benny, the pain from. Maybe because. But he also had every. I think we. All right.
You again?
This is just a routine inquiry in the investigation, Benny. If you're truly innocent, I recommend that you cooperate fully and answer my questions seriously. Where were you when we were chasing Colleen in the Ripple wine cellar? Were you her accomplice in stealing the suitcase? If you have nothing to hide, why were you in such a hurry to pack and escape?
I had no idea you were chasing Colleen. How would I even know where I was at the time? As for stealing the suitcase, wasn't that after I was knocked out? I was hit by that jittery, patchy PC as soon as I arrived. How could I have had time to steal anything? If it weren't for Colleen and Pommy finding me, I'd be dead. You wouldn't even have the chance to suspect me here. Don't waste time on me. Go after that patchy PC. If she hadn't been chasing me around all day, I wouldn't have been in such a rush to leave. I'm sick of the endless threats, of a career that never goes smoothly. I want to go home. Is that a crime?
Ugh! This fluff bag's tougher than I thought! Nikki, let's hit him with the evidence! Tear those lies to shreds!
I had no. As for steal, if it weren't for Cool, if she hadn't been.
Ugh! This fluff bag's tougher than I thought!
I had no idea you were chasing Colleen. How would I even know where I was at the time? Why are you showing me this? I had no idea you were chasing Colleen. How would I even know where I was at the time? Why are you showing me this? Sure. I had no idea you were chasing. Why are you showing me this? I had no idea you were. Why are you showing me this? I had no idea you were. Why are you. You again?
This is just a routine inquiry in the Where were you when we were chasing Colleen in the Ripple wine cellar?
I had no idea you were chasing Colleen. How would I. As for stealing the suitcase, wasn't that after I was knocked out? I was hit by that jittery, patchy PC as soon as I arrived. How could I have had time to steal it? If it weren't for Colleen and Pommy finding me, I'd be dead. You wouldn't even have the. If she hadn't been chasing me around all day, I wouldn't have been in such a rush to leave.
Ugh! This fluff bag's tougher than I thought! Nikki, let's hit him with the evidence! Tear those lies to shreds!
I had no idea you.
She's really cautious. We didn't tell anyone that we were tracking Colleen, so it makes sense he wouldn't know.
no idea you were asked for stealing the...
Nikki, based on our earlier reasoning, Benny didn't have time to commit the crime. Now, maybe that's not true anymore.
Asked for stealing the suitcase. Wasn't that after I was knocked out? If it weren't for Colleen and Pommy finding...
Still trying to throw dirt on Miss Scarlet, you rotten bag!
If it weren't for Colleen and... If she hadn't been
Still trying to throw dirt on Miss Scarlet, you rotten bag!
If she hadn't been... If it... Asked for stealing the suitcase. Wasn't that after I was knocked out? I was hit by that jittery, patchy PC as soon as I arrived. How could I have had time? Why are you showing me this? Sure, asked for stealing the suitcase. Wasn't that after I was knocked out? I was hit by that jittery... Why are you showing me this? Asked for stealing the suitcase. Wasn't that after I was knocked out? Why are you showing me this? Asked for stealing the suitcase. Why are you showing me this? Asked for stealing the suitcase. Why are you showing me this? You again?
This is just a routine inquiry in the Where were you when we were chasing Colleen in the Ripple Wine?
I had no idea you were chasing Colleen.
She's really cautious. We didn't...
I had no idea you were chasing... Asked for stealing the suitcase. Wasn't that after I was knocked out? I was hit by that jittery, patchy PC as soon as I arrived. How could I have had time to steal anything?
Benny, I'm afraid that what you don't know is that we've already spoken with that patchy PC you mentioned.
What? That's impossible.
Miss Scarlet has finally regained her senses. She's not some evil PC like you tried to frame her as. In fact, it's the opposite. You're the suspect, and that's why she's been chasing you all along. According to her testimony, your alibi doesn't hold up. In truth, all that evidence was a lie you and Colleen came up with. If I deduced correctly, your arrival time in the abandoned district is accurate. Lindy can confirm that much, so you couldn't have faked it. But everything after that? Completely fabricated. The day you arrived, you went straight to the Ripple Estate to meet up with Colleen and set your plan to steal the suitcase.
Colleen poisoned the detergent, and you stole the suitcase. She poisoned herself so she wouldn't be a suspect for the suitcase theft.
Exactly. After stealing it, you left the estate and met with Colleen in the fermentation zone. She always said she had a habit of doing her research at night. But once you left the estate grounds, Miss Scarlet spotted you again. Thanks to Colleen's help, you managed to escape. After that, the two of you chose to stage a fake attack scene to frame Miss Scarlet. That way, everyone at the estate would be on guard against her. She couldn't keep following you in the estate, and you had your unconscious-all-day alibi.
Now I get it. Even though Colleen and Pommy found you together the day before, the only one who claimed to have seen you unconscious there was Colleen herself.
In reality, you never went to the fermentation zone that first day. Colleen brought Pommy to find you on purpose, making her testimony seem credible.
That's quite a clever conclusion. But I have no idea. If you insist on...
What do we do, Nikki?
I would rather... Let's talk to
So, now you've sent a human and this little yellow furball.
Colleen, refusing to talk won't help. Since you had the guts to steal Madame Julie's suitcase, you should have been prepared for the truth to eventually reveal itself. Since things have progressed this far, you might as well cooperate and tell us your reasoning for stealing the suitcase. You're so gentle with the birds, so why stay loyal to a cruel organization like Threadstar?
Steal a suitcase? Nonsense. You were chasing me so fiercely that I got scared and hid for my own safety, that's all. I didn't steal anything. Little birds, Threadstar. I don't know a thing about them. I've heard the name Julie, though. Some kind of sovereign of sexy? She delayed her trip. What does that have to do with me?
Ugh! This fluff bag's tougher than I thought! Nikki, let's hit him with evidence! Tear those lies to shreds!
Steal a suitcase? Nonsense. You were chasing me so fiercely that little I've heard.
Ugh!
So now you've sent a
Colleen, refusing to talk won't help. Since you had the guts to... Since things have progressed this far, you might as well cooperate.
Steal a suitcase? Nonsense. Little bird, I've heard the...
Ugh! This fluff bag's tougher than I thought!
Steal a suitcase? Nonsense. You were chasing me so fiercely that I got scared and hid for my own safety, that's all. I didn't steal anything. Little birds, Threadstar, I don't know a thing about them.
Ugh! This fluff bag...
So now you've sent a human...
Colleen, refusing to talk won't help. Since you had the guts to steal Madame Julie's suitcase, you should have been prepared for the truth to eventually reveal itself. Since things have progressed this far, you might as well cooperate and tell us your reasoning for stealing the suitcase. You're so gentle with the birds, so why stay loyal to a cruel organization like Threadstar?
Steal a suitcase? Nonsense. You were chasing me so fiercely that I got scared and hid for my own safety, that's all. I did...
Got red-handed, searched, and still spouting nonsense?
Steal a suitcase? Little birds, thread...
Huh, how can you be acting so calm? Who even is this Colleen?
Little birds, I've heard the name Julie.
Huh, how can you be acting so calm?
I've heard the name... Steal a suitcase? Nonsense.
Got red-handed, searched, and
Steal a suitcase? Nonsense. You were chasing me so fiercely that I got scared and hid for my own safety, that's all. You just show me this random... Steal a suitcase? Nonsense. You were chasing me so fiercely that I got scared and hid for my own safety, that's all. You just show me this... Steal a suitcase? Nonsense. You were chasing me so fiercely that I got scared and hid for my own... You just show me this... Steal a suitcase? Nonsense. You were chasing me so
Those scraps were found in your possession. Still going to deny it?
Just some cloth scraps. I use them to test detergents. What? Is there a rule against bringing your own scraps to Ripple Estate?
If they were really just scraps for testing detergent, why did you keep carrying them while running away? Even when you were cornered, you still wouldn't let them go.
I'm a professional detergent bar owner. I have my reasons. Besides, you suddenly chased me. I didn't have time to think about what I was carrying. If you can't prove where these scraps came from, stop wasting my time.
Nikki, we have to prove the fabric on her matches the fabric in Madame Julie's suitcase. Is there any way we can compare the scraps?
If you can't prove where these... Besides...
She sure had enough time to feed the birds, though.
Besides, I'm a
a professional detergent bar owner. More like a professional thief.
I'm a professional... Besides, if you can't prove where these scraps came from, stop wasting my time. I hate... If you can't prove where these... Besides, you suddenly chased me. I didn't have... I hate repeat. So...
Colleen, refusing to talk won't help. Since things have progressed this far, you might as well cooperate.
Steal a suitcase? Nonsense. You were chasing me so fiercely that I got...
Those scraps were found in your possession. Still going to deny it?
Just some.
If they were really just scraps for testing detergent,
I'm a professional detergent bar. Oh, besides, if you can't prove where these scraps came from, stop wasting my time. If you can't prove where these scraps came from, stop wasting my time.
I hate
If you can't prove where these scraps came from,
I hate repeat.
if you can't prove where these scraps came from,
I hate repeat.
if you can't prove where these scraps came from, stop wasting my time.
Colleen, does this piece look familiar? We found it near Madame Julie's suitcase at Golden Fields. The one you didn't manage to take. If we compare this piece with the scraps we found on you, it will prove they're the same fabric. Or do you need to see a lab report before you'll admit it?
I actually left a piece behind.
Looks like you just admitted to being the suitcase thief. Now, one more question. Benny was your accomplice, wasn't he? His so-called coma was just your cover.
And what does it matter if I am the suitcase thief? Give it up. I'll never tell you anything else. As for Benny, I'd never seen him before I came here, and I'd never bother faking evidence for him. Why bother So, now you've sent a
Colleen, refusing to talk won't help. Since things have progressed this far, you might as well cooperate.
Steal a suitcase? Nonsense. You were chasing me so fiercely.
Those scraps were found in your possession. Still going to deny it?
Just some cloth scraps. I use them to test detergents. What? Is there a rule against bringing your own scraps to Ripple Estate?
If they were really just scraps for testing detergent, why did you keep carrying them while running away? Even when you were cornered, you still wouldn't let them go.
I'm a professional detergent bar owner. Besides, you suddenly chased me. If you can't prove where these scraps came from, stop wasting my time.
Colleen, does this piece look familiar? We found it near Madame Julie's suitcase at Golden Fields. The one you didn't manage to take. If we compare this piece with the scraps we found on...
I actually left a piece.
Looks like you just admitted to being the suitcase thief. Now, one more question. Benny was your accomplice.
And what does it matter if I am? As for Benny, I'd never seen him before I came here, and I'd never bother faking evidence for him.
Benny's notes say he often visits the Nightshade Lounge, the very one you own, Colleen. He even pays monthly tabs. A hands-on bar owner that goes as far as to personally test detergents, and even carries around test fabric scraps just in case. And yet you claim to never have met someone who's obviously a regular customer of theirs. What a liar.
That fool. Of all the things, how could he drop this page? Stupid. Utterly stupid.
It's over, Colleen. No denying it now. You and Benny were a team, poisoning the Dawn's First Light detergent just to steal that suitcase. Why? What is this golden vision? Why kidnap so many PCs? Why target Madame Julie? Don't you think enough PCs died already? Colleen, it's not too late.
Tell us the truth.
Fine, I do know Benny. But just like you said, I'd never.
What do we do?
If she were made, could Benny's
But we only have this
pack that? Think carefully. I've got it.
Didn't I already?
I don't just. Come on.
That early morning. The what?
Then the.
Correct. The morning after. Now.
Come on. Is this.
Benny, we have one final question. If you can answer it honestly, then maybe you can go home sooner. Please describe your experience of being attacked and knocked out, and when Colleen and Pommy found you. What was the weather?
Questions. Why so many questions? I already told you. It was still dark when I reached. As for the weather, it was pitch. Then suddenly she attacked me and knocked me out. When I woke up, Pommy and the others had already.
Still bad-mouthing Miss Scarlet. Oh, I just want to scratch him.
Then suddenly, as for the.
Sounds guilty to me, Detective Nikki. What do you think?
As for the. It was.
Still bad-mouthing Miss Scarlet.
It was still dark.
So rude. Ugh. Calm down. I know I shouldn't go around hitting PCs. That would ruin our agency's reputation.
Question. As for the weather, it was. As for the weather, it was pitch dark. Who knows what the weather was like? The scent? Probably something like wool fruit. I was really tired at the time. I just wanted to ask for directions.
Is that all true? Because that's not at all what Colleen said. Take a closer look. Her account of the first time she saw you doesn't match yours at all.
What? It should match. I was just lying there unconscious and...
You noticed too, right? She said the fermentation zone smelled of aroma lily, but you said wool fruit. If I didn't know any better, I'd say one of you wasn't there.
I just got it wrong. It was a mistake.
Benny, don't you think it's a bit too late to change your story and say the scent was aroma lily? Aroma lily's smell is so distinct. No one would believe your side of the story now. The fermentation zone always starts releasing the scent of that day's ingredients after 3 a.m., but you and Colleen described completely different smells. If you're not lying, then how do you explain that?
No, I just made a mistake. I didn't. No, I never smelled anything. You pressured me into saying something, so I just blurted it out. Wait, I remember. I remember now. It wasn't past 3 a.m. when I arrived. I got to the abandoned district by 2 a.m., so I wasn't lost that long. I wandered a bit after that, of course, but not for long.
And he's still trying to frame Miss Scarlet. Nikki, we need to figure something out. His story's gotta have holes.
I wandered. Wait, I remember.
He's backtracking. We can't let him off the hook.
Wait, I remember.
He's backtracking.
I wandered a bit after that, of course, but not for long. Then I saw that crazy PC's pocket watch. It read 2:30. There's no way I would be foolish enough to... I wandered a bit after that, of course, but not for long. Then I saw that crazy PC's pocket watch. It read 2:30. There's no way I would be foolish enough. I wandered a bit after that, of course, but not... There's no way I would be foolish enough to say what I smelled was actually aroma. I wandered a bit after that, of course. There's no way I would be foolish enough. I wandered a bit after that, of course. There's no way I... Come on.
Benny, we have one final question. Please describe your experience of being attacked and knocked out.
Questions. Why so many questions? It was still dark. As for the... Then suddenly she attacked me and knocked me out. When Come on. Is this ever going to end? I want to go home, you hear me?
Benny, we have one final... Please describe your experience of being attacked and knocked out.
Questions. It was still... As for the... Then sudden...
Ugh! This foot bag's tougher than I thought!
Questions. Come on. Is this ever going to end? I want to go home, you hear me? Home!
Benny, we have one final question. If you... Please describe your experience of being attacked and knocked out, and when Colleen and Pommy found you. What was the weather like that day? What scent of detergent did the fermentation zone smell like? What can...
Questions. Why so many questions? I already told you. I arrived that very morning when the Dawn's First Light incident happened. It was still dark when I... As for the... Then suddenly she attacked me and knocked... As for the weather, it was pitch dark. Who knows what the weather was like? The scent? Probably something like wool fruit. It was still dark when... Questions. Why so many questions? I already told you. I arrived... Enough already! Questions. Why so many questions? I already told you. It was still... As for the weather, it was pitch dark. Who knows what the...
Is that all true? Because that's not at all what Colleen said. Take a closer look. Her account of the first time she saw you doesn't... You noticed too, right? She said Benny, don't you think it's a bit too late to change your story? The fermentation zone always starts releasing the scent of that day.
No, I just made a mistake. I didn't... No, I never smelled anything. Wait, I remember. I remember now. It wasn't past 3 a.m. when I arrived. I wandered a bit after that, of course, but not for long. Then I saw that crazy PC's pocket watch. It read 2:30.
You made a huge mistake, Benny. You keep trying to frame Ms. Scarlet, but you don't know her story, or the spirit and the sheer willpower behind her pursuit. That pocket watch was broken from the start. It's
broken? Always broken? Lost her daughter. No, I don't understand.
Her daughter was murdered by Threadstar. You couldn't have seen 2:30 on that watch. It's over, Ben.
We already know you're back.
This is your
complete...
No, what threats?
You.
Whatever. You caught her. Why? Go.
Nikki, looks like they're both refusing to cooperate. We should figure out our next move. Phew. These two are hard to deal with. They're starting to crack, but they still won't confess.
Don't lose hope, Momo. At least we know they're partners now. Benny's so-called attack probably aligns with my theory. It's just a story they made up. Threadstar must have sent a few members to the abandoned district to carry out the Golden Vision.
Well, what exactly is the Golden Vision? And why would they want to hurt Madame Julie so badly? What should we do now, Detective Nikki? Their lips are totally zipped. Not even a hint. How are we supposed to piece the story together when we have no clues at all?
Hold on. Like I've said before, no matter how perfect a crime seems, if you look closely enough, cracks will always show. Bad seeds only grow bad fruit. I doubt that we're going to get any more information from Colleen. She would rather confess to stealing the suitcase and accept being punished than tell us what really happened.
Rain is a pretty tough cookie, you know that? I mean, even if I pulled out my razor-sharp claws, I don't think she would be fazed in the slightest. She's just that tough.
But there might still be a chance with Benny. He's desperately denying it, and he insists there isn't any evidence. But if we find solid proof, we might crack him. Unfortunately, the assassination attempt on Madame Julie has no witnesses, and it's hard to find clues from the Esslings. That route probably won't work.
Should we start with the missing suitcase case?
Yeah. If we can prove that Benny stole the suitcase during all of the detergent poisoning chaos, he won't be able to deny it. And if we can prove Benny's a member of Threadstar, identifying his motive, he probably won't have much of an argument.
Makes sense. Detective Nikki, where do you think would be the very best place to start looking for evidence? Your trusty assistant Momo is here and ready to go whenever you need me. Just point me in the right direction and I'll get on it right away.
Whether it's Threadstar or Benny, the PCs in the abandoned district might not be familiar with them. We'll probably find clues asking guests from Sichia. How about we start by talking to... Mr. Leon.
All right, let's...
Oh, this world is even sadder than the drapes at the backwater.
Are those lines from the
Kindred spirit! Miss Nikki!
We're not
Mr. Leon,
Benny? No, he doesn't honor.
you
Why, certain.
No, Nick. Nikki, what do we...
Since Mr. Lee...
Write it all down!
That...
Ha! Everyone...
Please...
Benny! He was a great talent scout who made Cersei famous back in the day. They were both incredibly close to ever since Cersei...
Yikes. That worked...
After all, his
Prison?
I remember it had... He shouted, "Oh!"
Sounds like...
Mr. Leon...
Ugh.
But I don't know which... That's from... Back then, when I first... We managed Leora back then. However, and...
Mix.
Thank you, Lee. It's okay. When I was helping prepare for...
Nikki,
If that's the...
then let's wait.
You're here. At last. Eyes untainted by worldly concerns. Witness! Witness! To this centuries-delayed crowning of art. A boy more fragile than an unfinished script. When he arrived in Sicia, his dreams were even bigger than the city. Even though he had already become a piece of living art, that era of foolishness trailed behind his shadow. On snowy nights, his monologues put the basement's hairband slugs to sleep. The applause that should have followed, lost along their way. Until one day, a kind gentleman gave him a gift, powerful enough to shake the world, whispering, "Wear it, wear it." He knew everything has a price. Nightmares, pain, reminding him of their existence. He went back to perform the full submission again and again in hopes to awakening this ignorant era. But he fell, forever left upon the platform leading to his dreams.
Could that man be from Threadstar? Ugh. So they used everyone's dreams and it cost your life. But, what does this have to do with Benny?
Dear audience, don't be like those who know nothing of art, ready to tear away fate's every secret. Intermission time! Shall we have a little preview of Act 2? Look at you, such furious faces. Surely you've seen through the gods' twisted little trick. Such pitiful jealousy. Sending that...
I mean...
Mr. Leon?
It's just...
Nikki.
This suggests a link between...
But no...
You mean...
Maybe she... Then what are we waiting for? Come on, let's find Leora and ask her.
The wind is picking up. Momo, be careful. Don't blow away.
It's just a light breeze. I'm not worried at all.
I think I was here. And then...
Leora, are you recalling what happened the day the suitcase was stolen?
Miss Nikki, yes. While you were all busy with the questioning, I just stood by doing nothing. I felt so ashamed. I thought that if I could recall some overlooked details, maybe I could help.
That's fine. In fact, we were thinking the same thing. We came to hear more about that day in detail.
Of course. As always, the first to receive the dawn's first light that morning were the on-duty staff, so they would be able to quickly return to their posts. After I applied it and was about to head back, I noticed some staff were already showing symptoms. I had a bad feeling, so I ran here, hoping to meet Gordon. When I arrived, I saw Squeaky pressing juice there. She's usually really energetic, but at that moment she seemed unusually agitated.
If you say so, it really sounds like she must have already been hallucinating back then. She was talking about flying fruits, runaway bags, all sorts of impossible things.
At the same time, I saw Belford approaching. He carried a bunch of detergents, but was already unsteady.
It sounds like Belford was about to hallucinate too.
I wanted to help him, but I quickly started to feel dizzy myself, stumbling and bumping into him. Lots of detergent spilled. The smell was strong.
Oh, this must be the fragrant fireworks Belford told us about. What then?
And I started hallucinating too. I can only remember some fragments. A yellow bullcat with two blue-purple horns, wearing a blue-purple jewel on his neck. Well, I thought the bullcat might charge. While dodging it, I bumped into a sack and I think I may have cracked it.
Do you think that bulkhead could be Belford? I remember his yellow hat having two blue-purple patterns. Just a thought.
That's a possibility. Then suddenly I heard a loud shout ring out.
You'd rather have perfect wheat fields than accept the Barasant I bring!
Something like that.
That has to be Mr. Leon. I think your version of this line is better than his original.
That was him. I was startled then. I saw the bulkhead run away, felt danger was coming, and left quickly.
It looks to me like both you and Squeaky were scared off by Mr. Leon's shout.
When I came to my senses, I was at a remote water spot, soaked through, and there was no one nearby.
So that's what happened. We met the other witnesses Leora mentioned to us, but I can't shake the feeling that something is off. There should have been one more PC there. The thief. They couldn't have disappeared without a trace. But what exactly feels wrong?
Don't rush things, Miss Nikki. Maybe we can simulate an interrogation. Treat me like a suspect, find any inconsistencies in my story. Maybe the truth is hiding in plain sight.
Great idea. We should get started.
Ready, Miss?
Leora, could you please describe again what happened nearby that day? Especially the part where you saw Squeaky and Belford.
Not a problem. When I arrived here, Squeaky seemed already caught up in hallucinations, pressing juice with wild agitation. Belford was on the other side, transporting detergent but already unstable. I tried to help but felt dizzy and accidentally bumped into him, spilling the detergent.
Got it. Leora testified that she bumped into Belford and accidentally spilled detergent all over the place. Since both of the hallucinating PCs left after that happened, there's no way they could have neatly arranged the detergents found in the corner. But last time we investigated here, we saw lots of organized detergent bottles near where they bumped into each other.
Someone stood the bottles back up, and that PC who did so is very likely the culprit. Miss Nikki, please let me examine these bottles. This one's scent. It's Benny.
Why do you think it's Benny?
I'm not sure you remember, but I mentioned when Benny was my agent, he was incredibly attentive. Scripts I should mention. Yeah. I know.
Benny... That's definitely...
Exactly.
It would... Ready, Miss Nick?
If this bottle of detergent with a different scent really was dropped by Benny... I see. In that case, there's still one suspicious detail. When Benny was looking for the detergent that he had dropped, he tied it...
Indeed. In his case, not having detergent is I think maybe he did take a bottle of detergent, just the wrong one. Miss Nikki, what do you think?
Right. All these bottles look the same. Maybe he hurriedly took another bottle by mistake. Detective Nikki, what do you think he took?
Indeed. In his case, not having detergent is probably as bad as not wearing clothes. This might not be related. Indeed. I think maybe he did take a bottle of detergent.
I remember Belford mentioned that the only detergent he's been transporting recently is the super duper palmed detergent. It doesn't smell like anything, and matches the characteristics of these detergents.
I see. Since the bottles all look alike, and the scent difference is minimal, it doesn't surprise me that he grabbed the wrong detergent in a hurry.
Even if Benny did grab the super duper palmed detergent by mistake, he probably realized it a long time ago. If he's already thrown away that bottle, we can't investigate further.
Maybe we can find supporting evidence from other testimonies. Have other witnesses seen anyone with a distinctive appearance in their hallucinations? Like how I saw a sack with a big tear.
Could it be that Benny appeared in everyone's hallucinations?
Maybe we can find supporting evidence from other testimonies. Have other witnesses seen anyone with a distinctive appearance in their hallucinations? Like how I saw a sack with a big tear.
Squeaky said she saw a big sack split open after being scared by another noisy sack. Maybe what she actually saw was Benny, who got a big shock from Mr. Leon.
That's definitely possible. Looks like I'm not the only one who saw a hallucination resembling Benny.
So the truth has been right in front of us all along. We just didn't see it.
Great! Now we have both the detergent he dropped and the descriptions mentioned in everyone's testimony.
I'm still a bit worried. Will these ambiguous pieces of evidence really make him confess?
I also feel something's missing. From what I understand of Benny, the more stressful the situation, the more eloquent he gets.
We've seen that behavior before, even with a mountain of
Given his personality...
Yeah, like Leora.
Ready, Miss Nikki?
I think the key is right here. How can we prove that Benny made contact with Madame Julie's suitcase?
To prove that, we need to find marks on the suitcase that only he could have left. Benny definitely washed his hands with the super duper pumped detergent he grabbed by mistake, but this detergent doesn't have any distinctive scent. Besides the scent, well, what kind of flaw could super duper palmed possibly cause? Benny, to prove that, we need to find marks on the suitcase that only he could have left.
Madame Julie's suitcase is covered in dirt and scuff marks.
If Madame Julie saw it, she'd be upset for sure. But she carefully picked the fabric for this suitcase. It shouldn't be this fragile. Dirt or wear and tear. These might be the crucial clues to cracking the case. Benny definitely washed his hands with the super duper pumped detergent he grabbed by mistake, but this detergent doesn't have any distinctive scent. Besides the scent, what kind of flaw could super duper palmed possibly cause? Benny definitely washed his hands with the super duper pumped detergent he grabbed by mistake. Unfortunately, Benny definitely washed his hands with the super duper pumped detergent he grabbed by mistake, but this detergent doesn't have any distinctive scent. Dirt or
At first, we thought the thief was just being too rough.
dirt or Benny
Ugh, if he had used super scented palms, we would have caught him, just like Tommy.
Benny definitely. Besides the
I remember the effect of super duper palms.
besides the scent, what kind of fluff?
Alan once told us that Super Duper Palmed can amplify the effects of other types of detergent. So powerful that the estate won't even sell it to any outsiders.
That's especially true when it's combined with One Breath Bliss and One Wash Fresh detergents.
So that's it. Madame Julie's suitcase has always been maintained with One Wash Fresh, and that detergent has deeply soaked into the fabric.
That's why Gordon could make a special tracking reagent to help us find the suitcase.
But when One Wash Fresh is mixed with Super Duper Palmed, it becomes a detergent with cleaning power that's too strong. The marks on the suitcase aren't from wear, but damage caused by washing.
During the theft, the suitcase was covered in dirt, and Benny washed it with the detergent he had on hand, but the two detergents combined, damaging the fabric.
Exactly. It's probably because he realized the fabric was getting damaged that Benny didn't dare keep cleaning. Otherwise, with his obsession for cleanliness, he wouldn't have tolerated so much dirt still on the suitcase. Leora, could you help think this through? With this evidence, is there any way he could still deny it?
Considering Super Duper Palmed is not officially sold outside the estate, this evidence is quite conclusive. If he were desperate enough to fight back, maybe he would try to claim the marks were there before the theft?
This is it. This is the photo Palmy took when the choo-choo train delivered Madame Julie's suitcase. Look, the suitcase looks perfect here.
Those obvious wear marks must have appeared after this photo was taken. Miss Nikki! No, Detective Nikki. You did it!
So this is what really happened that day. While everyone was hallucinating, Benny snuck onto the scene. No one knew that a new guest had arrived at that time, except for Colleen. After stealing the suitcase, Benny washed his hands out of habit, using the detergent he'd brought. Then Mr. Leon shouted his lines, startling all the PCs. Leora knocked over Benny's detergent bottle. When he went to pick it up, he couldn't help but organize the scattered bottles. But he took the wrong detergent, the Super Duper Palmed, the one that Belford was responsible for transporting. Benny left with the wrong detergent and the suitcase. The estate was chaotic during those few days, so no one saw the detergent bottles lined up in the corner. Later, because the suitcase was so dirty, he tried cleaning it, but didn't expect the reaction between Super Duper Palmed and One Wash Fresh already soaked into the fabric would wear the material down. Bad seeds only grow bad fruit. Eventually, he left behind a flaw.
Why did he choose this path? He cares deeply about his wounds, yet he joined Threadstar, tearing apart his own kind.
Leora, we still don't know how deeply Benny's involved. Let's let's talk to him first, before we make a call.
Yeah. Although he definitely helped steal the suitcase, we haven't found any other clear sign of wrongdoing. The ledger isn't his, and the golden vision notes aren't with him either. He already served a century in prison and got hit by his own accomplice. Before we jump to conclusions and decide whether he's truly a bad PC or not, we need to gather all the facts, piece everything together, and see the full story for ourselves.
Prison? Oh, I guess I didn't know everything about him.
Actually...
It's fine, Mr. Momo. Thanks for helping uncover the truth. If Benny really is a key member of Threadstar and tried to harm Madame Julie, I'll personally bring him to justice. Even if he's got his reasons, or if he introduced Threadstar to me, even without meaning to, I want to hear it from him directly.
Right. Before we find Benny, let's take this suitcase to Alan's for an inspection. With a professional detergent expert's report proving that 2 detergents made these marks, our interrogation will be stronger.
All right, let's go. With Nikki and Momo on the case, and Leora helping out too, there's no way we can fail. We're definitely going to catch him.
Oh, by the Silvergale! Isn't this Madame Julie's suitcase? You found it! But why is it so dirty and damaged? The Sovereign of Sexy should always be elegant, charming, and flawless from their head to their toes. I can't stand seeing this!
Actually, we wanted to ask you about the damage on the suitcase. We're wondering, could it have been caused by detergent?
Well, you have certainly come to ask the right person. As a detergent tester myself, I am the most familiar with how to identify different types of detergents. And I am also someone who simply cannot handle when the beauty of this world falls victim to destruction.
So, Alan, can you tell what they are?
Unbelievable. Which staff member was so careless to make such a basic mistake? Both detergents, One Wash Fresh and Super Duper Palmed, were detected on the suitcase. Their combination created the special Super Clean Palmed formula, which is too strong and damaged the fabric.
Just like we guessed. Do PCs that come in contact with the special Super Clean Palmed formula leave marks on their own fabric?
Definitely. That is why this special formula was only sold internally. Who made...
Momo?
I need a minute.
Here we go again.
Benny, we brought solid evidence this time. There's nowhere left to run. Tell us everything about Threadstar's plot.
No way. You're just trying to trick me. You really think I'd believe you? How many times do I have to repeat myself? I've got nothing to do with Threadstar!
Ugh! This fluff bag's tougher than I thought! Nikki, let's hit him with the evidence! tear those lies to shreds.
No way. You're just trying to trick me. You really think I'd believe you?
It's the end of the line, you little rag.
No way. How many times do I have to repeat myself? I've got nothing to do with Threadstar.
So desperate that you're spouting obvious lies? Detective Nikki, finish him off!
How many times do I have to...
Ugh! This fluff bag's tougher than I thought! Nick...
No way. You're just trying to trick me. You really think I'd believe you? How many times do I have to repeat myself? I've got nothing to do with Threadstar! I thought you'd find something, but this? This should impress me? How many times do I have to repeat myself? I've got nothing to do with Threadstar!
So desperate that you're spouting obvious lies? Detective Nikki, finish him off!
How many times do I have to repeat myself? I've got nothing to do with Threadstar!
A minor offender involved in coercive sales and forced rentals, sentenced to 100 years in prison with compulsory labor.
How did you find this? Don't bring that up. No!
You served Threadstar centuries ago, and we should believe you're not involved with them. Penny, if you keep this up, you'll only end up back in prison. And for even longer next time. Why won't you confess?
No! An old newspaper can't prove a thing! It happened so long ago. How is that evident? I never stole the...
We wouldn't bother coming back if we had no solid proof. Nikki, finish him off!
I never No!
Oh, he's about to crack. Come on!
Nope. I never stole the suitcase or tried murdering Julie. Colleen!
Do you see it now, Benny? Madame Julie's suitcase has traces from the mixture of Super Duper Palmed and One Wash Fresh, the latter being the detergent used to clean the suitcase regularly.
So what?
Where did that Super Duper Palmed come from? Actually, we've got another crucial piece of evidence. Maybe you ended up just as overclean as this.
Enough! I know I damaged the suitcase.
You've gone to prison for a century and still don't get it? A bad seed always bears bad fruit. Some mistakes should never have been made.
You don't know anything! What if that bad seed was just me being born? What if his dream was to be a perfect star, but an accident ruined his face? What if I was born from the nightmare wrapped in that damaged costume from such a disaster?
That seed wasn't bad. Even with that scar, you're still an excellent talent scout, helping a country girl step onto the stage. And you're
How? How did you know? Cersei?
Yes.
I've always wanted to ask her something. If I had not insisted on the original schedule that day, would she never have fallen?
She was doomed to die. She was investigating Threadstar's costumes and was targeted.
How come? No, I should have known. I rented those costumes. I just didn't dare to think about it. I always... After I got out, I was a ragged scrap with a 100-year sentence, shunned by everyone. Only Threadstar gave me a chance to keep creating perfect stars. So I told myself it was okay, that I was just a fringe PC on the sidelines. I stole the suitcase, but I didn't want to think about what was inside it. I kidnapped the PCs, but I didn't want to see what happened to them afterward.
A crime is still a crime. No matter how you tried to dodge it before, this time you still bared your claws at Madame Julie and tried to kill her.
I didn't. I'm not qualified to do such an important mission. Coolin assigned my tasks. She didn't even tell me Julie was still alive.
Julie was still alive. Leora, do you remember that when we were investigating in the Ripple wine cellar, Coolin said that too?
She did. She seemed unaware that Julie faked her death.
The attack on Madame Julie. Could the real mastermind still be hiding in the abandoned district? We need to ask Coolin again.
She won't cooperate. She joined Threadstar to find her missing twin brother. That's the only thing she truly cares about.
Missing? What else do you know about Coolin?
She'd rather talk to birds than to other PCs. Maybe because she once had a celeb crow named Cece. She's always been closer to those birds than PCs.
Cece? Could it be...
This scarf! Tommy said Mr. Simon and his sister once raised a celeb crow called Cece together.
But Simon is already...
Leora, would you be able to visit Tommy and borrow Mr. Simon's relics? I think we have a lot to discuss with Coolin now.
Okay, I'll be right back.
You'd better help her see things clearly. She doesn't need to live the way I did.
There's just one more thing, Benny. The regret from back then shaped who I am today. A patched-up me, someone with courage and patience, no longer afraid to face the truth. All the wounds, regrets, mistakes, everything is fixable. I hope you can forgive your own scars.
If only Leora had told Benny this sooner. Benny's done so many bad things, no one's going to forgive him.
Maybe what Leora meant was that having regrets and flaws doesn't mean that life has to end. It's never too late to start mending, you know? Still, the worst of it is Threadstar. This time...
This again? Ask away. You're wasting your time.
That's where you're wrong. We've discovered something we'd like to show you. Tommy informed us this scarf belonged to a late senior columnist. He was on his way home, planning to give this scarf with its subtle bird embroidery to his sister. Because... they once raised a celeb crow named Cece.
Where is he? What do you mean by late senior columnist?
I'm sorry, Coolin. What Tommy encountered was a PC that had been born from that person's clothing. His name is Simon. We were able to locate his whereabouts within your ledger. I think this letter was meant for you. It's possible he may have taken on a new PC name to conceal his true identity, hoping to meet you again someday. But
I've been waiting for him to come home. I took my medicine. I took good care of Cece. I promised, even sick, I'd live longer than Cece, longer than him. I wrote the newspaper letter to every address listed in our book. Later, I went knocking door to door. None of them knew. He'd gone too far away. I then became a PC, And my brother. There must be another PC born from his closet. I waited and waited for such a long time. I kept all of his clothes safe. But why, brother, why did you leave me all alone?
His strongest wish was to go home and see his sister. He only had the clothing he wore outside. The road home was too long. Why did you think joining Threadstar would help you find your brother?
The final costume, the forbidden outfit, can capture every gaze and control every mind. So many people walk the streets of Sichia and beyond. There are so many cities that are just like it. I won't be able to find my brother in all of that. Unless the outfit's finished. Whoever wears it only needs to stand on the stage and ask one question for me. That's all.
The forbidden outfit. So that's Threadstar's ultimate goal? That's absolutely crazy. You knew full well that it was an evil power. Beyond all that, you were fully aware that the PCs you ordered to be kidnapped had loved ones who would be devastated, their hearts broken because of your actions. You know that pain better than anyone.
To hurt others for your own desires, that's incredibly selfish.
Enough of this, Colleen. Don't you ever commit these evil acts again.
I'm sorry.
I'm hoping you'll help us to expose Threadstar's plan.
The forbidden outfit is almost complete. Julie is a natural star, and the Golden Vision is aimed at using her as the final material. But I don't know who attempted to assassinate her, whether she actually died, or what the fabric I took was about. All I know is I was simply following orders to complete the mission.
So, you're telling us there's a hidden boss giving you orders? We've been tracking the culprit all along, yet they somehow saw through Madame Julie's fake death and responded right away. They couldn't have reacted so fast without being at the scene. This matches the plan between Madame Julie and Leora. Right here, in the Abandoned District, lies the true mastermind behind all of Threadstar's evil plans. The problem is, we still can't figure out who they are.
No matter how many accomplices they have, we'll catch them all!
Right. Madame Julie got hurt, so she's probably still resting now. When it's daytime, we should talk to Madame Julie.
Oh, this is so exciting! What's next?
Madame Julie, Leora, what are you talking about?
Just bragging about how smart and brave my little Nikki is, and how she took down Threadstar and smashed their schemes.
Yeah, without Nikki's help, I don't think our risky plan would have ever worked.
And I'm just a first-time detective. I couldn't have come this far without everyone's help. However, the matter isn't fully resolved yet. The mastermind behind all this isn't Benny or Colleen. It's someone hiding deep in the shadows. Until we've caught them, Threadstar could still hurt Madame Julie or any one of us.
Dear, you're as kind and just as little Cersei. I really like you. But it can't always be you running around for me. Now it's my turn to pitch in.
Do you have an idea, Julie?
My little Cersei, do you remember our masterpiece? As the rain falls, as the flowers bloom.
I've seen reports about it. It was a play starring Cersei and Juliet.
That's right. Rain won't hold back my steps. the storm rage even harder. I'm setting out to find clear skies.
That's what the elder sister said to her younger sister when she left Rain City behind.
Yes, and then it goes.
But sister, they say beyond the city lies only deeper darkness. How will you pass through the clouds? How will you withstand the lightning?
We are the sorceresses, and we ride our brooms. Look, the storm clouds lit by lightning. I'll pierce through them, pierce through the storm. You long for clear skies, only proven with your eyes.
Only proven with your eyes.
That's right. Julie won't go down easy.
Madam Julie.
It's really great to have you back.
Oh, that's all thanks to my little Nikki. If she hadn't caught the remaining Threadstar remnants, I wouldn't be standing here today.
Everyone can relax now. The last of Threadstar's remnants, Benny and Colleen, have already been captured. Ripple Estate is safe once more.
How dare they try to take Julie down? I should have defeated her, just me!
The two of them have no shame.
The raindrops creating ripples are the rhythm of my dance. Only through celebration may we drive the darkness away. Friends, let's celebrate together. The Ripple Estate soiree is about to begin. Yay!
When the mastermind thinks we've lowered our guard and tries to strike Julie again.
We'll get them right away and end this forever.
Wow, it's so lively here. Oh, just one breath, and I'm swept away by the aroma of the Vang de Ripples. We can't let the villains ruin this celebration. Nikki, let's go talk with Leora about the final plan, or talk to some PCs to gather intel.
Please take good care.
Don't.
Hi, everyone.
I'll be okay. Injuries happen.
But you're not fully healed yet. Are you sure?
My own threat. Tell me that.
Okay, I've already during the
Great.
when Madame Leora.
Understood.
Of course.
Such a familiar. Back when I performed as Rain, how would the audience react? Would Ben?
That really sounds.
I'm afraid.
Yeah. No.
dance! Just one more!
Madam Julie, I've already beaten you once in front of everyone. I don't want to look like I'm disrespecting the Ripple Estate.
Oh, what nonsense! Do you think I, Julie, am afraid to lose? Don't underestimate the Sovereign of Sexy. I've still got an ace up my sleeve. Gordon made me an outfit that's full of whim. Once I pick it up from the village, I'll unleash my final move, the raindrop dance, and then we'll have another round.
Whoa, I've never seen Madame Julie this eager to win.
Have you ever seen Madame Julie lose? This is her first time facing as strong an opponent as Miss Nikki. One round's not enough.
Exactly. Come on, let's grab some more detergents. There'll be more exciting performances later.
Well, then I'll wait for Madame Julie to return from the village for another dance.
Nikki, should we start getting ready?
Right, let's head to Prosperville now.
She stands in the rain, atop the tallest spire in the Rain City. The downpour is swallowing the horizon.
When the flowers bloom, I'll set out. But the flowers haven't bloomed yet, sister. And I only have one seed left.
Beneath the curtain of the rain, she seems to see her sister's silhouette dancing familiar steps in the rain. Raindrops fall, sister dances on, ripples splash where her feet touch, the city's reflection blows. Her steps quicken, becoming stranger. This is no raindrop dance, but a new dance for clearer skies. She steels her resolve, looks toward the dark clouds, and grips her broom tightly.
Madam Julie, please accept my interview!
From the highest tower, she finally leapt.
What a nuisance.
Catch him!
She will pass through the storm. She will find clear skies. After him. Rain will fall. Flowers will bloom.
Watch out, Nikki! Leon can summon S-Lings!
So full of anger. Perfect play. That's it. I am the founder of Threadstar. This is just the most boring cameo I've ever played. Miss prostitute, do you really think pulling back the curtain means victory? Even the truth is just a supporting role in my script. My kind Jenny, grant me its power once more!
Miss Scarlet!
I've taken lives for these reckless beings. Why will they accept the true blessing?
Watch out!
Think about
Sorry.
No, it can't be! Do not look down on me!
Benny! I'll go find him!
So, just like this.
Small flower braids in rows, the dreaming child with secrets glows. Wind blows soft on the ridge,
Nikki.
sending our sorrows off the bridge.
Birds leave their nest and fly so high.
Clouds they will pass quietly by. Sing all day long
this
this
ancient
ancient song.
The Ripple Estate soiree ended successfully. Everyone okay?
Nikki, looks like Leora wants to see us. Let's talk to her.
Leora. Miss Nikki. It's so good to see both you and Mr. Momo looking so lively. Thanks to Madame Julie setting up the barrel home, Momo and I both got a good rest.
Oh yeah, dancing for 3 days straight at the Ripple Estate soiree really wore me out.
Thanks to you, everyone is celebrating to their heart's content. Madame Julie is exhausted and resting at home, not to mention the Forgottens who joined for the first time. Miss Scarlet insisted on guarding Colleen herself. She wouldn't even put a single drop of detergent on just in case. Hey, I don't think I've seen Tommy around either. Tommy is bit... Wait, yeah, not maybe? Yes. Do you... I plan... Beautiful. I've been meaning to ask, what's the ending of As Rain Falls, As Flowers Bloom.
Oh, my dear girl. That one was written by Juliet and Cersei together.
She clenches the tiny broom as small as herself, fighting desperately against the storm.
Magic surges forth. Beneath the pouring rain, the final seed explodes, bursting in a fierce bloom.
The wind paves her way. The petals guide her.
As she breaks through the clouds, silence overtakes all. The sunrise casts its light upon the earth.
There she sees the first clear sky.
Excellent story. Leah would have loved it.
Look, the train is here. Goodbye, Miss Leora. Bon voyage. Travel safely.
Right. Nikki and I will both miss you.
You two. I'll miss you both so much.
Oh, little Leora, at times like this, you know I always have too much to say. But I don't want to hold you up. I'll skip the fuss and simply wish you never-ending joy and freedom that knows no bounds.
Thank you, Julie. Take care of yourself. Miss Scarlet, you know if you change your mind, I can leave it with you.
Don't worry about me, kiddo. Take it with you. Take Leah to see the faraway places. This world is beautiful, isn't it?
Let's go. Time to leave.
Goodbye. Why do I still feel so sad when everything is clearly over?
It's all right, my friend. Tomorrow will be a brand new day.